Hi everyone, I'm Connor Walsh, and I'm going to tell you guys about the internship I applied for this summer. So the organization that I applied to is the Philadelphia Eagles. As many of you probably know, that is an NFL franchise who very recently won the Super Bowl this past year. The reason why I wanted to apply for the Eagles, not only are they local to where I go to school, but also because my goal as a sport management major is to eventually work for a professional sports team full time, and this is a way for me to sort of get my foot in the door in the sport industry. Plus, being a Jets fan my entire life, I've never really gotten a chance to watch a winning football team. So being around a winning football team in my work experience would be good for my career. So the job that I'm applying for is the digital video assistant. This job lasts during the team's training camp period, which typically goes from the end of June up until the end of August, which is right before the regular season starts. This internship is paid, but unfortunately does not achieve college credit, so I will have to work another internship in the future. And this job I will be reporting to the team's studio and live production manager. So some of my responsibilities in this job would be to produce, shoot, and edit content for not only PhiladelphiaEagles.com and their mobile app. I'll be tasked with shooting press conferences, practice and locker room player interviews. Beyond that, I'll have to edit player highlight tapes along with coach and player interviews. And then finally, assisting with the basic setup and breakdown of press conferences and studio shoots. So a lot of basically off-the-field production stuff that involves media and also dealing with social interactions with the players. So before I get into job qualifications, I'll tell you a little bit about my work experience in sport. Currently here at UD, I work for the D1 men's football team and the D1 men's lacrosse team. I work for the football team. I'm one of the film managers. I work under the team's video coordinator, and basically what I do is I record the team's games and practices on a regular basis, while also helping my boss edit video from post-game, post-practice, while also communicating with other schools about getting their film and stuff like that. And with lacrosse, it's a newer position I've started this past semester, and basically all I've been doing so far is just recording games and practices there for their coaches, so hopefully I can build up and gain more responsibility in those jobs as I progress. And then finally, some volunteer experience I have is back junior year and senior year in high school, I volunteered as a recreational level basketball coach for 3rd and 4th grade. So that was a cool experience because I got to see not only the on-field or on-court experience of sport, but also the off-court. So the qualifications for this job, they include having a strong understanding of video equipment and production equipment, while also having experience in studio production, field production, and live production environments. This pretty much ties into what I already do now at working for the football team and the men's lacrosse team. So for me, this would be an easy transition into taking on more responsibility while also dealing with this on a professional level as opposed to the college level. Second would be being proficient at working independently while executing the vision of someone else. So basically working in film in college, you're pretty much on your own during practices and games. You're pretty much isolated. You're pretty much on your own doing the work, but at the same time, you have to do it according to the standards of your superior. So like for football, for example, my boss is very, very specific in what he wants. And he's also very hands-off during practice. So I have to figure out a balance between what he wants while also being able to do the job to my full capabilities. More basic thing is being a good communicator. I think one thing that helped me develop better communication skills was my experience as a coach, because not only do you have to teach very young kids who tend to not listen a lot how to improve their game, how to improve their skills in basketball, but also teaching them and making them understand basic game strategies so that they're able to execute it during games to the level that hopefully gets you to win. And then finally, having basic football knowledge and familiarity with the Philadelphia Eagles. Football is a sport I watch religiously, pretty much, both in season and out of season. That's what I follow for the most part. And also working with a D1 program has also helped me gain perspective into what top level programs expect out of your position, and also how they run themselves. And then familiar with the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm not an Eagles fan, but being at this school, I'm constantly exposed to annoying Eagles fans, pretty much bothering me about it. So I've gained a better knowledge of their team, and I also have I have a good understanding of who's on their team and their coaching staff and things like that. So overall, I think I'm very qualified for this position, as it is something that I've already gained good experience in over the past year, and hopefully it's something I get in the future.
So being a sports management major, what have you learned in your classes that you could apply to this job?
Right now I'm taking a public relations class in sport, so it's given me a lot of knowledge into how teams develop like their website technology and stuff like that. So like this kind of ties in because I'd be working with the team website and stuff like that. So like for this class we've had to, in groups we've developed a team website. So like I've already gotten good experience in how that would work and what is expected on the website.
Have you taken like any classes on like studio production, or like did you just learn how to like edit like through your like internship?
That was mostly something I learned in a hands-on experience. I applied for this during spring semester of my freshman year, so I hadn't really had a chance to take any major classes. But my boss has been a good mentor for me. Like he's taught me everything that he expects out of me, and also like what goes into this job. So like through him, I basically learned what goes into like the production environment.